Hey there! Today we are leveling up by learning how to use the switch case actions. If you have ever had a flow where you need different outcomes depending on specific values, well, you are in the right place. Let's dive in and take a look at how to switch things up. If you have any questions related to Power Platform, you can contact us through our email, phone, or website. So, what is switch case? You ask. Think of it like standing at a crossroad. Depending on the direction you choose, you will follow a different path. In Power Automate, a switch case lets you decide which direction to take based on the value of a specific variable. Super handy for streamlining multiple decisions in one go. Now, when should you use a switch case? Anytime you find yourself creating a bunch of condition that depends on a single value. It's switch case time. Yeah, it's switch case time. It's like having a well organized wardrobe, everything in its place and easy to find. No more messy nested conditions. Alright, demo time. In this example, we will create a flow to assign tasks based on priority. We will use switch case to send tasks to different user based on whether it's low, medium or high priority task. Let's get those flows running like a well-oiled machine. So I have already created this SharePoint list with these columns and I have added this priority column. If you go to column setting, add it, and this column is type of choice, means the data type of this column is choice, and with these choices high, medium, low. So we are going to use switch case on this priority column. Now let's go back to our Power Automate and click on create and automated cloud flows, and when an item is created, create. First of all, I am going to rename my Power Automate flow to task priority email notifications. Okay. Click on our trigger and set our site address. So site address is going to be our boxes tab and our SharePoint list name is project task, right? Now click on add an action and just simply search here switch, or you can just select this control and then you can select switch. If you don't want to do that, just search here switch. Okay, and now click on switch. Now we can see here choose a value. So what we are going to put here, we are going to put here the priority column value, right? Select the priority column from our project task list. This will be the value that determines which case gets executed. So click on our last triggers and we can see here, if you type here priority, okay, now we can see here priority value, right? Because it's a choice column. Okay, cool. And now click on add cases. So what we are going to do here, we are going to set up case for each priority, right? High, low and medium. I have added a case, and what we are going to put here, so we are going to add a case for high. Okay, so let's click on add it, and I'm going to just copy my high choice from here and I'm going to paste it in this case, right? The case is for high. Now click on insert a new step in a case. So based on the priority column value, we are going to send an email right here. So click on search, send email. Okay, and I'm going to choose this Office 365 Outlook, send an email v2, right? Okay, now to whom I am going to send? If the priority is high, so I'm going to send it to Alex, right? And what the subject is going to be, so subject is going to be immediate attention required. required high priority task and dash, and then we can use the task title also. Task title from this our SharePoint list, right? So let's add title here as a dynamic content. Okay, and in body what we can do here, hi Alex, right? This is a reminder for the high priority task, and then we are going to add here title, right, from our dynamic content, title, title, due on, let's again add due date. So we have due date here, right? So let's due date on, yes, please prioritize its completion as it is critical to our current objectives, right? Let me know if you need any assistance. Thanks. Similarly, what we can do, we can add case for medium also, medium priority. Let's go back and just copy the medium, and if it is the medium case, then what we are going to do, we are going to just copy this email and add an action and send email again, and we are going to send the email to Voxters, right? And the task is, subject is going to be reminder medium priority task, and the task title is going to be title, and I can paste it here, hi Voxters, right? This is a reminder that, and prioritize this. Okay, please prioritize its completion as it's crucial. Please keep this task in mind. Okay, so what we can add here, please keep this task in mind as you plan your work. Okay, add a new case, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy the low one from here, and I'm going to paste the low value of low, click on add new action, and send an email, and send an email. Okay, and now to whom we are going to send it, Grady. So we are going to send this email to Grady with subject like task update, low priority task, and then again we are going to select the title from here, right? And hello, please note that, and task name is going to be title, note that title, okay, is due on due date. Okay, while it's not urgent, completing it on time will be appreciated. Thanks. Yep. Don't forget to add default case. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do I'm going to add a new default case here. Okay, now send an email, right? Send an email v2, and to whom I'm going to send it to? I'm going to send it to Voxstress, and again subject. The subject is going to be task update and the title of task. Okay, and assign to you. Hello Voxstress, you have been assigned the task. And what we can do here, we can again add here title of the task, right, with a due date of, again we can add a dynamic content, due date. Okay, please review the task details and plan your work accordingly. Okay, thanks. So what we have added here, so we have added 3 cases, one for high, one for medium, one for low, and based on low, high, medium, we are going to send email to different team members or like different users. Now that we have set up the switch actions and defined each case, it's time to test our Power Automate flow. Save your flow, okay, and create a new item. Now I am going to create a high priority task. Okay, so title is going to be client feedback. Okay, and description is going to be review and implement feedback from last client meeting, and due date is going to be, okay, and comments, any comments, address major points before the next review. Okay, and priority also, I'm going to set it to high priority. Okay, now let's see, let's save our Power Automate flow, save our record, SharePoint record, and let's go back to our Power Automate flow. I'm just clicking on back. Let's see the history, trigger history. Okay, just wait for a few seconds. Okay. Now I can see my flow succeeded. Okay, now click on last run, and now we can see, if you will click on the case, now we can see the case detail, case. Okay, now this is the high case, and if you see now, email sent to, okay, email is sent to Alex. Now this is the Alex account, Alex, right? Alex. Now I'm just going to refresh it, and Alex, I just received an email, okay, from Voxstress, and now we can see immediate attention required, high priority task, client feedback, and hi Alex, this is a reminder for the high priority task, client feedback due on this date. Please prioritize X completion as it's crucial to different objectives. Now let's create one more record with low or medium priority. Let's create a medium priority one. Add your SharePoint list, and again click a new item, and I'm going to add a training session. Okay, and description is going to be organize training for new deploys on project management, and due date is going to be okay, so due date is going to be 20th, and commence, so cover basic of task and project tracking. Okay, now priority, I'm going to set it to medium priority. Now let's save it, go back to our Power Automate flow and go back to the history, refresh it. It is going to take I guess 10 to 15 seconds. Let's keep it refreshing. Okay, it's a SharePoint list. Okay, now we can see 2 seconds ago, right, running. Click on this and now we can see. Okay, so now if you see the case to execute it, it means the medium case one executed because we choose the priority as medium for the task, right? Now let's see who gets an email. If we click on send an email, and now we can see learn with boxes. Okay, now this is this account's email, and okay, now see reminder, medium priority task training session. Hi boxes, this is a reminder for task training session. Do you want this? Please keep this task in mind as you plan to work. Let me know if you need any assistance. Right now we have already created medium one and high one. Now before we wrap up, here are a few tips. Keep your switch case simple at a default case for those unexpected values, because life is full of surprises, and make sure each path leads to something unique, like choosing an adventure but with automation. Stay tuned. Next up, we will cover even more advanced flow techniques. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Power Automate goodness. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We are here to help you become a Power Automate pro.